This is Matrix Lord 212, and this is it, video 700. It seems like just yesterday that I did video 650 or 600, and basically it was not that too long ago. um, Basically, what I'm talking about is my favorite subject, Doctor Who, and I'm going to talk, spoiler, 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 leave the room now. I'm going to talk about the prequel to Asylum of the Daleks. And basically, I'm so excited about this prequel because, spoiler, ready? Okay, don't pay. If you don't want to hear it, go leave the room now. Basically, it has to do with the dream world or the dream dimension or whatever. Revisit it again because the doctor is dreaming and some hooded figure comes to talk to him. And you know what? It's something he has no idea about. We have the laws of time that cover space. He's a time lord, but you know what? He's not a dream lord. And you know what? I can better believe probably the Dream Lord's going to be returning very shortly. Um, it's just amazing how in the dream world or whatever, they let him know that something's going on Skaro. All right, and they led him right to the Daleks. So this is a massive, massive, awesome mini episode. In fact, the mini episode prequel is actually like 2 minutes and I think 30 seconds long. Um, it was great. I loved it. And it was written by Stephen Moffat. So one can only wonder the underlying dream references that have come in series 5, 6, now 7 is going to come to the forefront, I believe. How else will everything make sense than if it was part of the dream world? Okay, so you know what? It's something that the Doctor really hasn't visited other than Amy's Choice, the dream world. So he really doesn't know anything about it. He didn't even know it existed, probably. And now, he was dreaming himself. So I think they had to do something to do with the TARDIS blowing up. I think the Dream Lord's going to return. But this hooded figure is a messenger to, I guess, the Dream Lord, whoever. And you know what? I really loved this mini episode. It was like absolutely my favorite. What could we expect to see in the next couple episodes? Well, somehow, some way, I do believe that Clara will return. Now, her name has been very confusing as of late because in Asylum of the Daleks, they called her. I want to get the right name for her because I know her last name. Yeah, Oswald, I believe they called her. But then they've been saying her name is Clara, and she is supposed to appear in the Christmas episode. And in fact, she's supposed to appear when the Doctor least expected in a most unexpected place. So I don't know if she's going to appear in the next couple episodes, but the Dream World may have a big, big tie to how she becomes his companion and how, here's the thing now. The Doctor has grown so huge, and he wants everybody to forget him. And you know what? Now the Daleks totally forgot him, which is a bad thing, I believe. The Doctor thinks it's a great thing that the Daleks forgot him. But guess what? They're not afraid of him anymore. That means they're going to shoot on sight. He's not going to be able to outtalk himself. And you know what? He's going to have a serious, serious problem with the Daleks. But just imagine now, my theory that the silence doesn't want the question to be asked. So what do? They make everyone forget the Doctor. Okay, and the only person that doesn't forget is the one Dalek who made the Daleks forget, and that is, Clara. Basically, I'm hearing that Madame Vastra and Jenny possibly don't know who the Doctor is. And of course, if no one knows who the Doctor is, when the question is asked, Doctor Who, nobody will give a crap because they don't even know who this guy is. Okay? And then basically he'll say, my name is the Doctor. And they'll go, Doctor Who? No, the Doctor, and he'll make everybody remember who he is. And he won't even, they'll be so distracted, like why someone erased their memories, they won't even care what his real name is. So that's basically my idea. Now, what is going to happen with Roy Williams and Amy? So far as I know, they're going to die. They're going to die. And we do see a scene where Amelia Pond is running to the garden waiting for the Doctor to come. And if you remember the end of the 11th hour, he did return. But there might be something like to do with when they did in Big Bang, where he was crossing over his timeline. He visited Amy during Time of Angels, Flesh and Stone, and basically it could be that after he loses Amy and Rory, he decides to visit Amelia, and maybe he changes the entire timeline where everyone forgets him. I don't know, but the Doctor is going to be secure on the 50th anniversary. We will see the Weeping Angels again, possibly in 2013 anniversary special. We will see the Daleks again. 2013, we will probably see Captain Jack, a younger, and we got the Cybermen. They're going to be returning, supposedly by Neil Gaiman, to be re-envisioned for the next half of Series 7. We got the Ice Warriors, new version coming back with David Warner as the head Ice Warrior. The Santarans are going to be back. So much to look forward to, really. And here it is. I thought they were only going to be in the Victorian era, but Stephen Moffat's saying they're going to return to the future. So another thing, too, I want you guys to realize is a lot of things are going on in the 51st century, 53rd century. A lot of things are going on in that era, okay? The sonic screwdriver was created in the 51st century. K9 was created around the 51st century. Captain Jack and a time agency was from the 51st century. Madame de Pompadour's ship was from the 51st century. River Song went to school in the 51st century. I think she was born in the 51st century. And that's where Good Man Goes to War and all that takes place in the 51st century. So a lot's going on in the 51st century. I must have said that a million times. But you know what? These episodes, as I said many, many months ago, are backwards compatible. You could go back to Series 5 for answers to Series 7. It's that crazy. In Time of Angels beginning, when he is in the museum, he basically says that was, he says about the final resting place of the Headless Monks. So he knows how they're going to meet their end. So it's just interesting how with Stephen Moffat, a lot of things are out of order. Here it is. We thought that River Song and him were meeting in different order, but then again, how is it possible when Angels Take Manhattan that they're basically not out of order, because it's fresh after she's being married to him, and then they continue again. So maybe it's not so true that her past is his future and his future is her past, or whatever, because now he meets her in Angels Take Manhattan and she's up to date. And once again, in Silence in the Library, Forest of the Dead, you know what? I just don't see her dead. I don't see her in the Matrix. I see, you got to think of the character of River Song. I mean, she gets bored very quickly. She can't even stay in the prison. What will make you think that someone as strong as River Song is going to be stuck in some type of computer hologram simulation thing for the rest of her days, never to age? She better go freaking crazy. And of course, she loves the Doctor, so of course she's going to escape the Matrix in Forest of the Dead. And if you think otherwise, that's crazy, because you know what? How could you think that? How could you think someone that's such a warrior and strong and has a love for the Doctor and love for adventure and love to see him and everything, how would you think that she just gives up and just stays there and just, that's it? She would find a way how to get out of there. So, absolutely. And she had the journal, too, at the end. So, the Weeping Angels, I'm hearing, are going to be very, very scary. just like we want them to be. Scarier than Time of Angels, scarier than Blink. That is going to be phenomenal. And I'm wondering what's going to go on with the episode The Power of Three, an episode we know nothing about. But I was reassured by someone today that just because we didn't see anything on the episode, don't think that it's the weakest one, because it's supposed to be a good episode. It's supposed to be something that it's in safe hands. It's a great episode. So we're going to have to wait and see. It's going to supposedly feature Unit, the Brigadier's daughter, I believe, or granddaughter. So I just can't wait to see how The Power of Three is, because you know what? That's probably going to be the most enjoyable, because we know nothing about it. Nothing. In fact, if you notice, we saw these pictures about the filming and stuff. A lot of that stuff now wasn't even for the Series 7. It was for the mini episodes, Pond Life, even him talking on top of the TARDIS. That wasn't for episode 4. I'm sorry. It was for what do you call it, Pond Life. And then the monk that we saw pictures of the monk, it wasn't even for any of the episodes. It had to do with the mini prequel episode to Samo Dalek. So there's probably tons more mini episodes coming, I'm sure. They didn't say anything about dinosaurs on a spaceship, but I'm almost assuming there'll probably be a mini episode on Friday. I'm guessing. And you know what? I think that mini episodes rock. Okay? I loved overall, I watched it again. I'm very, very happy with Pond Life. I love, my favorite is the prequel to Psalm of the Daleks. I think that was phenomenal. And I think the weakest mini episode I think I've ever seen was the one with the Olympics one, because I wasn't really crazy about that. But other than that, you know what? I love mini episodes. I love prequel episodes, because there's so much. I mean, you do so much in such a short span of time, and I think it's great, because you know what? That's when the best work comes, when it's only a couple minutes. So I can't wait for dinosaurs on a spaceship. I really want to see that. I really want to see in New York the Doctor running around Times Square, and I think in Central Park, where I also went, but I wasn't there for the filming, but I was at Tudor City Plaza, where I met some great new friends that I talked to on Facebook. So Doctor Who has a bright future. The only thing that's a massive misery, the only thing that's is it going to be a blooper reel? No. The only thing that's going to be a big mystery is going to be who we're going to see in the 50th anniversary. And I'm hoping that the Master returns. I think he's going to return. I'm hoping he's going to return to regenerate. We'll see. I'm hoping we get to see the Dreamlord and Omega. But, then again, I don't know. But they mentioned the Master in episode 3, so I hope we see that. So, alright, this has been a long video 700, and I would like to thank all my subscribers, all the people that viewed my channel. It isn't just about Doctor Who. The majority of the videos are about Doctor Who, but I do talk about other things that people are interested in. I've been talking about horror movies, regular movies, action movies, science fiction movies, comic books. I've been talking about my book series, and I'm going to be, going off in different tangents, making other videos for the wide range of categories that I'm interested in. And I hope you guys stick around and enjoy my channel, and check out Matrix Lord 212 on Facebook. Check out Say No to the BBC for Cutting Back Doctor Who in 2012-2013. Check out Doctor Who Universe. If there was a Doctor Who Mafia on Facebook, check it out, but there is no Doctor Who Mafia on Facebook. There is none. I don't know what you're talking about. And other than that, check out my friends' videos. Dr. Freedom is an absolute genius. He's amazing, and you know what? You need to check his channel out. Check out I Just Subscribe Now, and check out That's the Way It Goes 09. He has a radio show, which I can't wait to be a part of. All right, thanks, bye.